Okay. You want to tell me why?
No.
Okay. As long as you don't bring this stuff in.
Oh yeah,
it's fine.
We don't plan on going inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or on the property, please. This is you're public, so you're good.
Yeah, we're right on the sidewalk.
All right, NastyNathanial here on the beautiful but currently gloomy Central Coast of California, and right now I'm going to be conducting a First Amendment audit of Hope Church. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that the church's staff, parishioners, and their security, if they have any, will respect my constitutionally protected right to record what I can see in a public space. And hopefully, I won't have to spank anybody's butts if they misbehave. Well, unless it's a handsome alert, of course. If it's a handsome alert, then I'll be happy to spank some butts. Let's get into it. So yeah, folks, this is it. This is Hope Church. This actually used to be called Oak Park Foursquare Church back in the day. And I actually used to go to this church when I was a youngster. This was when my family had first moved to the Central Coast. And at that time, my mom was still a churchgoer. And this was one of the churches that we checked out. I think we only went to like a few services. Oh, I think we got somebody coming over to talk to us. I think we got old Church Bill. All right, let's see how this goes. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm head of security here. I'm just curious why you're videotaping.
Just doing a video about the church.
And who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Oh, no, just a guy out here doing some videoing of the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sounds good. Why would you be videoing the church?
Oh, why not?
Well, I'm just curious.
I just video lots of things.
All right.
All right. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wow. Real welcoming. Okay, we're getting off to a good start. So there goes church security. So he wanted to know why I would be videoing a church. I should have asked him, like, well, why would you be videoing me? Or I don't know, maybe he just took like a still photo, but so I wonder if he's gonna go in there and call the local boys, come over here and remove me. Alright, well, the paranoia is already beginning. So anyways, as I was saying, this place used to be called Oak Park Foursquare Church, and my mom brought me and my sisters here back when my mom was still going to church. She's not a churchgoer anymore. Neither are my sisters, but anyways, at some point it became Hope Church. I think I read online it was like 2001 there was a registered name change. But anyways, whether it's Oak Park Foursquare or Hope, I hope that they'll respect my right to film in public. Something interesting that I was reading on their website is that on the first Sunday of every month they do a communion service, and it's August 2nd, and it's Sunday, so this is would be the first Sunday of the month, so they should be doing communion today. So I wonder if that means they're gonna be serving like real wine. That would be nice. Maybe they'll offer me a glass or two of wine. I mean, I might be willing to participate in communion if they're serving real wine. But no, I think if I remember right as a kid, I think it's like grape juice, and then they give you some, like, I don't know if it's like a cookie or a cracker or something that you you take with the wine. But yeah, so today is communion, and they actually have 2 services. They have a early morning service at 8:30 that they call the simple service. Like simple media. Simple media is handsome. I think you all know that. I wonder if Simple Media knows that. Do you, Simple? But I'm not here for the simple service. I'm here for the complicated service, which takes place at 10 a.m. Well, I don't know if it's complicated or not. I hope it's not complicated. Hopefully not like algebra. But yeah, math was never my good subject. But oh, I thought that guy was running out for. Oh wow. Uh oh, what's going on there? There's some sign language going on. So yeah, I'm already noticing the paranoia. They definitely know I'm here. I wonder if this guy's gonna come over and say something. I got old Beardy here. Huh. He looks like he could be a mass murderer. Well, hopefully he won't murder me. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Joseph.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Huh?
I was just asking what your name was. Just coming over to talk to you because
Okay.
folks are in there getting nervous because you're filming them.
Oh, there's nothing. Well, I mean, I'm not in there, but no, I mean, there's nothing to be worried about.
Okay.
Just doing a little video.
It was making them nervous, so I was like, I'll just go introduce myself and say hi and, you know, see what videoing is all about. But
Yeah, I just like to video churches.
why?
Well, why not? I mean, they're beautiful places.
They are beautiful places. Inside is even more beautiful. 'Cause
Yeah.
of the people.
Oh, awesome.
Do you go to church or you believe in God? Or
Well, I don't get into all that, but yeah, no, they're beautiful structures.
Okay.
Hi.
Well, I'm just back. I told you I was just curious.
Yeah.
You know, in this day and age, it's unusual that people come and videotape a church.
Really? Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's lots of videos online of people recording
so
churches.
The reason it's unusual is because, well, maybe not unusual, but the reason that it worries people is because what they think in their mind is that the video is being used as a digital map to be able to hurt the people inside somehow.
Well, I mean,
So that's the concern, is like, obviously people are scared for their lives when there's somebody surveilling the property and they can use the video to go back and say, oh, there's an entrance here and an exit there.
well, you know, if I had nefarious intent and I wanted to surveil the property, you know, it'd be a lot easier to just go on Google Earth. And I can look at satellite images of this whole property.
Yeah, but
and
when you're videoing live, you're seeing people and vehicles and things that are coming onto the property.
Yeah.
So it does create a little bit of concern.
Yeah.
And that's why we're just questioning, you know, why are you doing it? Who are you? And as long as everything is cool, that's fine with us too. But, you know, when you start giving us issues of non-consistency and vagueness of why you're doing it, it just gives us concern.
okay.
It does.
So,
Well, I can tell you there's nothing to be concerned about.
well, the police have been notified. They're
Okay.
probably going to come and talk to you.
Well, that's fine.
I
know.
love that there's nothing to be concerned about, that you're telling us that, but I can't necessarily take you at your word.
Okay.
You know?
We don't know who you are. So, you know,
I appreciate you saying that, but just understand that, like, we're not going to let our guard down because somebody tells us something. And it is of concern when you're videotaping families, children, vehicles.
I haven't seen one kid since I got here,
They're
so.
down there.
Okay, well, they're in the church, or.
Well, I
But-
just saw them in the parking lot.
Okay, well.
So, my point is, there are going to be more coming, and that is concerning for the people who are already in there. So,
Well, can I add to like
Absolutely.
your
I wanna
concern? And I'm
understand
not
more
trying to be
why you're over
facetious,
here.
but you understand like every time you leave your home, there are cameras, there are halo cameras all over that city that film your
100%.
car, that
Sure.
film your license plate.
Yeah.
You don't, and people say, oh, well, that's used for. You don't know what that's being used for. You know, a lot of cities broadcast those on YouTube, and people can watch them live. You know,
So,
like I don't care what kind of car you're driving. I don't care what your license plate number is, and I don't care where you live.
and that's
you know?
fine, but that inanimate object is not gonna show up on my property someday, maybe with nefarious intent. So I'm not saying that that is what's gonna happen, but that's what people's minds perceive when they see somebody out here hanging out videotaping them.
Yeah.
Their mind goes to a place that they don't understand. Fear lives in the unknown, right? So
Yeah.
they don't know why you're up here doing this. That's why I came up here, because I'm curious myself. I'm like, oh, well, I don't spend my Sunday morning filming video filming churches.
Well, different people react to different things. Like I'll tell you, I was at a church last week in Santa Maria, and not one person was. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking in their mind, but I had several people approach me. Everybody was courteous and friendly, and they invited me inside and said, you're welcome to come worship with us. So one guy even brought me a cup of coffee and a donut, and
You are
always
welcome in church.
No, and I appreciate that. But what I mean is not everybody finds it alarming. I mean, maybe you guys find it alarming, but and again, I'm not trying to be facetious here, but I'm going to add one last thing to it, and after that, I mean, if you're still going to be concerned, you're going to be concerned. I can't control your feelings, but
Right.
The whole thing of it is, don't you think okay, I'm doing something, I got multiple cameras on me, obviously I'm doing something that's going to draw attention. I mean, I hadn't even been here 5 minutes before you came out and talked to me, which is fine, but don't you think if I was planning on doing something shady or scandalous, I'd be a little bit more covert about it?
Not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
All right, well,
That's-
well, like people tell me, I've had people tell me, well, this is the kind of stuff that terrorists do. Well, how many terrorists do you know? I don't know any,
I'll
or
give
at least
you a little backstory. I
don't know if you were in the military.
was,
Okay,
and I've
so
been overseas.
all right, well, thank
I
you for
have a
serving.
heightened sense of awareness. Because
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Well, thank you for your service. And I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm just saying that it's a camera. It's not going to hurt anybody.
I know.
You know.
I know. Right now, it's not going to hurt anybody. In the minds of the unknown, they don't know what the footage is used for.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is where the worry comes from. But again, if you want to go in there and see what it's all about, you are welcome to do that.
I appreciate
Just
that.
know that, like, when you're hanging out in the corner, it's gonna stress folks out because they don't know what's going on.
We've got people
You know?
that were driving in and saw you here, and they called us too and let
Okay.
us know that you were here. So, it is just a little concerning.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that everybody that comes onto our campus is safe.
Yeah. Well, I can.
It is about safety at the end of the day, and hopefully I'm not trying to come off like rude or abrasive.
No, I don't think you're being.
I just want you to know where the people inside's mindset is at when they see somebody on the corner videotaping their church. They go to a bad place in their mind because a lot of bad things. I don't know if you know, but a lot of bad things have been happening at places of worship.
Well, so that's been going on for years. I mean.
Well, then you
I mean-
understand why our
Yeah.
I understand that too. So you exactly what he said. Like, we have concerns. We would hate to see something like that happen here. That's why we're up here trying to get to know who you are and what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, I mean, you've expressed your concern. There's nothing I can. I mean, I can't. I don't. There's nothing more I can do to alleviate your
100%.
fears or concerns. I mean,
what is your intent with the video?
I don't want to get into all that, and I don't have to get into.
That's what's
But I
keeping us
don't have to.
concerned.
I'm not obligated
he doesn't
to.
have to do that.
I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to say who I am. You know.
I know. You're
I'm.
what's the term? There's a term for this sort of thing, and I forget what it is. But I understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. because you have the right to do it, and that's fine.
Well, with that being said, sir, there should be nothing to be concerned about. If you know what I'm doing, you seem like you kind of have, then there should be...
There is every reason to be concerned. Because people are fearful that you'll come here in some kind of retribution because they don't understand the state of your mind or how you feel about churches or if you're a Christian or not a Christian and what you're going to use the video for. So people are worried and they're concerned that there's a person up here filming them coming into their place of
Well,
worship.
maybe what a suggestion I would have, maybe something you could do to alleviate their concerns is maybe you guys could go back in there and tell them, look, he's just out there.
I will not do that because you're not telling me anything that I can go back.
You couldn't tell that and tell them that, hey, there's a guy out there. He's video recording. He's on a public sidewalk. He's,
We
you know.
can tell them that, but everything boils down to the intent. Now, it could be that you don't plan anything right now, but that doesn't mean that something can't be planned in the future. And you're using the video for some kind of a future thing. We don't know that. And that's what our concern is. So,
But if I told you I'm not using it for nefarious purposes, which I already believe I have, but...
You could be lying.
Well, yeah, I could be, you know.
So that's
like I could tell you my name is John when my name is really Steve. I mean, it's
exactly.
You know, I mean,
exactly, and that is where I'm hoping you understand where we're coming from. Is that I can't go in there and tell them everything's fine. They're just a guy up there filming because I don't know if you're lying to me or not.
Okay.
So I can't take you at your word.
okay.
But at the same time, I did just want to come up here and let you know how people in there are feeling.
Okay.
Because of your presence. And that's not saying that you're not allowed to go down there and see what the service is all about.
Well, I'm not going to go there, especially now that I know everybody's so, you know, paranoid about a guy with a camera. I mean, I'm not going to come on down there.
But it could just as easily be a guy with a gun in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nerve-wracking.
Well, anybody. I mean, if you see anybody walking around with a backpack, they could have a gun in their bag. They could have a bomb in their bag. I mean, it's like, again, it comes down to if I had.
So you understand the optics of it then, right?
I respectfully disagree with, you know, I get where you're coming from, but the whole thing about, like, you know, the people having a reason to be concerned, I don't see where the concern is.
Okay.
I mean, if KSBY News was standing out here with their camera crew and they were filming your church, would it be, I mean,
well,
because they have a news van that says KSBY on it?
I can tell you why that would be less stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Because people know what KSBY is, and they know that's what they do, right? They don't know you as an individual, or why you're doing what you're doing, or what you have in your bag, or your back pocket, or whatever.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of a difference. That's apples and oranges. But yeah, if KSBY was here filming, okay, whatever. If you're filming, okay, whatever. I'm just trying to get a line of communication started so that I actually know why you're here.
KSBY, they would disclose why they would be here filming.
Not always. They don't always. The mainstream media doesn't always. I mean, they show up at places all the time and do stories and don't, you know.
Yeah, so...
I mean, obviously, everybody's going to know it's the news. I mean, they got a KSBY logo on their thing, but...
Yeah.
No.
So, again, thanks for talking to us.
Yeah. All right.
Understand that they're in there nervous because you're out here filming.
Well, the service is going to start pretty soon, isn't it? I mean, it starts at 10.
Correct.
I know you had your simple service at 8:30, and now they're going to... Okay, so the service is going to start. Everybody's going to be inside, and then...
stuff like that's weird to me, too.
You know, knowing the timing.
You don't go to the church.
You guys have a public
time.
website. All this information is on your public
that's
website.
Fine.
I mean,
That's fine.
you know, anybody can go look up that information.
And I understand that, and that's totally understandable, and I see how it's available, but you have no interest in coming to church. You said it yourself. So that concerns me, that you know the times of when people are showing up.
But yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
so I'm doing a video about the church. I mean,
that's a reason for me to be concerned, is it not? If I have family down there and a guy is out here like in in all black garb with his camo pants and his bag that I don't know what's inside of it. And I got children walking on the property, like elderly folks on the property.
How you doing?
It's nerve-wracking for people who are just trying
Well,
to
also
come
too,
in.
I'm not on your property. I'm not anywhere near your.
I didn't say
I don't
you
even
were
know who
coming
your
on the
family is, and I don't.
I said the folks that are coming on
Okay.
the property. But you will know them because they're on the video camera.
No, I mean,
You
I'm
will
not.
see their faces, you will see their vehicles, you will see their license plates.
Well, I'm not going to know they're your family. I'm not going to know who they are just because I see.
Not just my family. I'm talking about all the families
Okay.
that attend church here. I'm speaking for everyone, even though they don't know that.
Okay.
You know, I'm just speaking in a general term for everybody that's coming on the property. It is nerve-wracking. And I'm not telling you have to leave. I'm just giving you their perspective so that you understand. And I would hope that you would alleviate some of that concern by not being so suspicious looking. Maybe come down there and introduce yourself.
Well,
and say,
I don't.
"Hey,
I
I'm
mean, if
filming for
everybody's so
this
scared of
reason."
somebody with a camera, I don't think I want to do anything more that's gonna. You know what I mean? The only thing I don't think. I think we're at the end of this. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree. You know what it comes down to is, you know, I'm in a public place. You know, there's no reasonable expectation of privacy when you're in public. Anybody can take your picture. Anybody can record you. This, like I said, there's halo cameras all over this city. There's not too many places in this country where you can go where you're not being recorded at some point. You know, so
Okay,
I mean,
I'm not having a problem with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just letting you know that the folks inside, I'm sure they know that everything's available publicly as well, and they're being filmed and all this stuff. But what you look like you're doing right now scares people. Because people in there who go to church know that people come to churches and shoot them up and kill them. And that's where their mind goes. So I'm throwing it out there.
okay.
That is the image that you standing on this corner is bringing to them, and it's stressful. A lot of these people in here are elderly, and there's a lot of young kids that come onto this property at this time of day. So it's I'm just letting you know that that's how
Okay,
they're
it's been
feeling
noted.
down there, all right?
Yeah.
So did you want to give me your name?
Not at this point. No, I really don't.
Do you live around here?
I value my privacy, so I'm gonna.
Oh, that's really interestingly ironic.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not asking for your information. I'm not asking for your home address or where you work or anything like that.
I asked you for your name. That's all. That's
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
But can we expect you to show up more?
Huh? I'm not gonna get into all that. I mean, I don't think. I think we're in the end of it. Like I said, we're gonna have to disagree to disagree.
You know, I didn't.
If law
ask you to
law
leave.
enforcement was to come in, I'd be happy to talk with them.
You know, I
but-
didn't ask you to leave, right?
No, I know that. Why? I don't have to
What are we
leave.
disagreeing about?
Huh?
What
The
are we
whole
dis-
concern thing. I mean, I
You
think
don't
that's.
think that the people in there are concerned for their lives?
I don't think they have any reason to be concerned for their lives.
No, that's different.
And like I said,
Do you
I.
think they don't have any reason to be concerned for their lives? I'm asking you, do you think that maybe this image might have them suspect something nefarious maybe?
No, I don't. I don't think
don't
there's
think
any
that?
reason to. Like I
So
said,
if
I've been to a lot. I was at a church.
I did know where you hung out, and I showed up with a video camera and a bag that I don't know what's in it, and I just hung out there and filmed you be you,
Okay.
and filmed your property
I.
and your vehicle and your routine.
Well, if you film, you're not going to see much. You're going to see a crappy apartment
that
building.
wouldn't
But, you know.
worry you.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay. I don't believe that, so I will disagree.
Okay. Well, you don't have to agree with it. It's
But
no. But I don't know if the
Does-
police are coming. I don't know if you've actually called them. But I'm going to let you know right now. If AGPD does show up,
does it?
they're going to tell you that there's nothing they can do, and I have a right to stay out here and record in public.
100%.
Well,
they're
That's
they're
why-
going to tell you that,
That's why I
and they're going to
didn't ask
leave,
you
and
to
they're not
leave.
going to get my name. They're not going to get my ID, and
Yeah, they will.
No, they won't. I'll bet you $100.
You're going to refuse to
He
give
won't
them
give
your
it to him.
identification.
I don't have to give him my identification. I'm not committing a crime.
If he's not,
I know California law, so.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they all know who I am
at
anyway,
the same
so
time,
it
just
doesn't really
maybe
matter.
like you seem like a reasonable enough person
Yeah.
talking to you. Like out of the, I don't know, maybe the goodness of your heart, you don't think you'd want to just let them worship in peace?
Well, how about you guys just go back inside, do your thing, let me finish what I'm doing, and then I'm going to leave.
So,
But the longer you guys stand out here and hassle me about this, the longer I'm going to be here and the longer this is going to continue.
well, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Right now, you're waiting for the next service to start, so you're probably going to be here for another 2 hours, if I would suspect, if you're trying to stay here and film the whole thing. So, the longer I'm out here doesn't necessarily mean that's the longer you're going to, that makes your stay.
I think one of your friends is...
You know what I'm saying?
Morning.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Thought about bringing coffee, but didn't know how you took it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. So my point was, I know you're trying to tell me that you're going to be out here the longer you're going to be out here, but right now I think you're already planning on hanging out for a while.
No, you don't know that, so...
Well, you told me that you knew when the next church service started.
Yeah, I knew when it starts at 10.
That
That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out for the next hour and a half or 2 hours. I don't know, however long it lasts.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, our message is not getting through to you that there is concern about why you're videotaping the church at this point.
And apparently my message is not getting through to you that there's nothing to be concerned about.
Because you won't identify.
I don't have to identify myself to you.
but
You're not law enforcement.
But
you
the reality
have...
is, it helps alleviate our concern if we have an idea of what your plan is. Why are
I
you
already
doing
told...
this?
I'm not telling you anything else.
Well, see, that then just escalates our concern more.
Okay, well,
That-
you can be concerned all you want, but I'm not doing anything wrong. You know?
Do you plan on doing something wrong?
Come on, I mean, we're going back and forth. I'm
No,
not trying to be a
I'm-
jerk.
listen,
I'm really
listen,
not.
listen.
But I think we're just
I'm
going
being
back and forth with this.
I'm
Yeah?
being dead serious, dude. Do you plan on doing something nefarious with the video?
I already told you that. No.
Okay.
I think I've said it more than once.
If you're
If I
not
was-
planning on doing anything nefarious with the video, you want to give me your name?
No, I don't want to give my name. I don't have to give my name.
So that's where the communication breakdown is happening, because when somebody's not transparent about what they're doing, that makes people think they're lying about their intentions. So if you can tell me till you're blue in the face that you don't have any negative intentions for that video that you're using, however, I have no grounds to believe you. So
Well, you
my
don't have to.
concern is my concern.
Well, you don't have to believe me. It's
I
you
totally
can believe whatever you
understand
want. I mean, I can't control your feelings or what you think or you know.
I understand that. But do you have any empathy for the fact that there's maybe some elderly people?
I've already told you how I feel about the whole thing. Elderly, children, what? I'm not going on your property. I'm not sticking a camera in anybody's. I'm out here. I'm like, I don't know how many feet from that building, out here on the public sidewalk. You know?
Okay.
You know?
But
I mean, if a
but
group
I can
of
tell you because I came from inside that
Mhm.
there are people inside that are stressed out.
Okay, well
because
then
of your presence.
enjoy your service, and you know.
That's the problem, that they're having a hard time with the ability to do
Well, and like I told you earlier, you could be a gentleman and go in there and say, look, we talked to him. He's just out
But
there filming.
I can't vouch for you. You won't
Okay.
even give me your name.
I'm
What's
not-
you in the video for?
You've given us nothing to be able to go in and alleviate their
Okay,
concern.
I'm kind of going to end this conversation, and I'm going to go and get some more shots, and so, you guys, you know,
What shots are you gonna
with my camera, what the camera does, gets shots.
do? So what? Different angles? of
Yeah,
the
exactly.
building?
So, all right. So,
Why?
because, well, I think, like I said, we've already kind of been through that. So, you gentlemen have a good day. Take care. So you're gonna follow me now. Now that's stalking.
I actually want to get a picture of your face because you have no reasonable expectation of privacy.
Yeah,
either.
you can take all the pictures of me you want.
Can you take a picture of his backpack for me?
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure you take a picture of this and that.
Okay, let's just keep our distance. All I ask.
A picture of his tattoos.
All right.
Can you get a picture of this one right here for me?
All right.
What is she? Is that your bike?
I'm not, I'm not answering any more questions at this point.
No, I'm just asking because if it's not yours, then I'll have somebody.
Well, it's not parked illegally, so,
Okay.
Oh.
We don't know.
Did you get a picture of that too?
Mhm.
We don't know.
Well, I'll call you Guy.
Guy, that sounds good. Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy.
Okay.
Sweet.
Just go stand.
All right.
Yeah, he's not stalking you because he actually does hang out.
Okay.
Outside of the building.
Well, just keep your distance and then, all right. All right, here we go. So, yeah. And these guys are gonna go in there and do nothing to alleviate their fears. Geez, the paranoia people. So, I'm out here on the public sidewalk, and apparently we're waiting for the police to show up. And we got the church Darrens over there who are see like they're talking about taking pictures and doing bad things with them. Like, how do I know what they're gonna do with those pictures they took of me? Of course, there has to be an obnoxious motorcycle going by, but yeah, like, I don't know what they're gonna do with those pictures. I mean, for all I know, maybe he's gonna take them home and beat off to them. I mean, I am a good-looking guy, so. Anyways, so yeah, I think they're just waiting for the police. Well, they might be waiting a while. So yeah, they're waiting for the popo to show up. Well, that's fine. It'll give me a little bit more content, and it'll give them some free education. So, I mean, there's probably a 50-50 chance in this town the police are going to show up. But, they've surprised me in the past. Maybe it'll be Teeny Bopper Cop. Maybe we'll get Teeny Bopper Cop on this audit. If you watched my Grace Bible Church audit, you'll remember him. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this audit up. I've been here for a breezy 69 minutes or more, and if you stuck around for the whole thing, you saw what happened. Got a not so warm welcome from those two gentlemen, and but the popo haven't shown up, and I've been hanging out for a while. And for those of you who have been watching the live stream, you'll know that I've been here hanging out for a bit. So, anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a fail. I'm going to give this church here a big fat fail for not respecting my right to record in public, and I don't know, in my opinion, just being downright rude. But if you disagree, please say so in your comments. NastyNathanial. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Going to go suck back a few margies. So until next time, may the audits or the churchy margaritas be with you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate all the support. And this is where you'll hear the cheesy music come in.